wanted to jump on here today and give you one little piece of advice. Now, that advice is this. Remember, every single person that you are talking to, asking for advice or their opinion about something, is always coming from their own internal emotional blueprint. Now, what I mean by that is, if you ask somebody about something courageous that you want to do, but they actually hate themselves and they're insecure, they're going to give you advice that's coming from that place. They never give you advice that's coming from where you are. It always comes from the place where they are. So if you are going to do something that you really want to do, don't ask your friends who are insecure. Ask the people that are already out there doing greatness. If you wanted to ask people about advice on relationship, don't ask your single partners who are all bitter and think that all the good ones are taken. You need to be speaking and asking advice from people that are already living at their max potential in that area where you are wanting to make a change. But what I first want to ask you to do is stop for a moment, because actually you don't need to ask anybody for anything, because you know all the answers yourself. So what you want to be doing instead is stop for a moment, be quiet, and go internal and say to yourself, if I had no fear, no limitations on confidence or belief in anything, or limitations of money, what would I do and what would I tell myself? Now that person is the strongest version of you, the one that's not coming from insecurity and the need for confirmation that you're going to get from other people to say, oh yeah, it's a good idea, oh okay, maybe it is. No, that person who knows their strength, their value, and their full potential, that person's going to have the answer for you. So if you start by asking that person, you're not even going to need to go to your friends or to people around you and ask for the advice, because you'll be able to give it to yourself. Become more resourceful with what you already have inside of you, because we're so used to giving our power away to other people. And unless somebody else says it's a good idea, we don't take action on things. I want you to stop doing that. So number one, ask yourself from the powerful place, from the most magnificent part of you, which all of us have inside of us. Even though we don't believe we do, all of us do. And if that person can't figure it out, then go and ask the people that are already successful in that area. That way, you will not be wasting your life listening to people who will just give you advice from a place of fear.